Have you ever had a goal that you really wanted to achieve, but it just seemed too large for you to attain? It left you in a state where you just felt stuck. You already know what your goal is, but you just don't know how to get there. Don't worry, you're not alone. Many students deal with this. They know when they want to graduate or just that they want to, but they just don't know how to do it. They say, I want to graduate, but then they leave it there. They don't get specific. And as a result, you make your journey to success 10 times harder because you won't break it down into attainable steps. My objective for this lesson is to show you the dangers of being too vague when planning. Many students and people in general don't reach their goals not because they're incapable, but because they don't know how to break it down properly. Hello, welcome back to JC's Learning Edge for another midweek motivation. I'm so glad that you all are here. I'm JC. I earned my bachelor's degree in 1 year and my MBA in 3 months. And I help others do the same. And I'm most excited about our topic on today on you're not stuck, you're too vague. So lock in with me for the next 3 to 5 minutes, and I promise you won't regret it. I'm seeing a real problem in the school world where students are planning to graduate, you know, they're planning to graduate, which is good, but all they do is say, I want to graduate, and usually that's as far as they get. Being this vague causes you to be stuck in this cycle of feeling stuck, getting a quick burst of motivation, and then feeling stuck again. So let's really dive into the dangers of being too vague when planning for your graduation. First, your goals start to feel overwhelming instead of achievable. When you're at the beginning of your journey through school, just thinking about graduation can be a lot because you have all these classes, all this coursework to get done, but you have no timeline, no breakdown of your classes, and no sense of progress. This causes you to feel like you don't even know where to start. Next, being too vague in your planning process causes you to have no sense of urgency. Now, this is a big one. If you just say you want to graduate and leave it there, you have no deadline. Remember, I told you before that when you don't put a date on it, your brain doesn't make it important. Therefore, you don't feel the pressure to put in the work. It's easier for you to say I'll do it tomorrow. And as a result, days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, and months turn into years, with you being stuck in the same place. Lastly, it's easier for you to get discouraged during your journey. Since there's no deadlines, there's no way for you to measure your progress. You have no idea if you're ahead, behind, or on track, which can be a double edged sword because you either feel good because how can I really be behind, if I have no deadlines? Or you can get frustrated because you could be in a situation where you're actually doing the work, but because the goal is to graduate and you haven't graduated yet, you still feel like a failure. And this one is especially dangerous because that feeling that you're not making progress, even when you are, it gets you so frustrated to where you feel like quitting, and most students do. So when you're planning for your graduation, I encourage you be more specific. Use the SMART goals framework because as we've seen in this lesson, when you don't, it leaves you running in a circle that leads to nowhere. And this is exactly why I wrote Graduating Half the Time: The Secrets of Self-Paced Learning to help people like you that are tired of being stuck, tired of being busy but not productive, tired of the graduation date continuing to be pushed back because they haven't planned properly. So if you're in that number, I encourage you to grab your copy today. I expound on the dangers of vague planning, but I also teach you step by step how to practically create a graduation plan that's so simple and down to earth that you would actually have to work harder You actually have to work hard not to achieve it. I have it available in ebook and paperback version. Check it out. Now, as I close, I want to challenge you to go back and look at your graduation plan. Read it over and over again and ask yourself, is this too vague? If after reading your plan you still feel like you don't know where to start or what to do, then you probably need to redo it. But here's the good news. It's okay. And on Friday, I'm going to show you how to practically take your big goal of I want to graduate and break it down into manageable chunks. We'll break it all the way down into weekly steps. So from week to week, you know exactly what you need to do to reach your goal. Now, if this message has helped you, I need you to do a few things for me. Number one, like and subscribe. Number two, share this with a friend who might need this reminder on today. And number three, come back on Friday where we'll dive deeper into this topic. Trust me, it will help you. And as always, success doesn't shout, it shows up. And I'll see you on Friday. Bye bye.